Would the candidates like to join me on stage before I declare the results?
Hello, Cambridge. Hi, thereabouts. I think we're going to just like
Candidate hiding someone?
yeah, do you want to?
Yeah, like. Yes, it's finally happening. Yeah, just a moment, taking the microphone, so it's ready, so you can hear the results. One more candidate coming on stage. Yes, some hectic.
Being the acting returning officer at the election held on Thursday the 7th of May 2015, do hereby give notice that the number of candidates cast for each candidate at the election for the Cambridge constituency is as follows. Chamali Fernando, 8,117. Keith Alexander Garrett, 187. Julian Huppert, 18,047. O'Flynn, 2,668. Rupert Reed, 4,109. Daniel Zeichner, 18,646.
Well, good morning, Cambridge. It's late, isn't it? Everyone's tired, and I'll be brief. Let me start by thanking on behalf of all the candidates, everyone in this hall at the polling stations who have run this election campaign in the thorough way that we've come to expect in Cambridge. And particular thanks to Vicky and her staff, and all in the electoral registration office who worked tirelessly to implement a challenging new voter registration system in a city with huge voter turnover. But let me thank most of all the voters of Cambridge who have entrusted me with your vote in Parliament. It's a huge privilege and a heavy responsibility that I take very seriously. This is a city of many opinions and diverse values, which agree with you all, but I will always listen closely and seriously and do my very best to uphold the strong tradition of excellent MPs in our city. And let me say a word about my fellow candidates. We got to know each other rather well at the 30 Hustings events. As in 2010, I ended up friends with Greens with whom I have much in common. And I seem to have seen more of Chamali and her family than my own in recent weeks. And I've learned from Patrick that there is such a thing as red UKIP. That's right, isn't it, Brett? Isn't it, Patrick? But let me also say to Julian, my predecessor, I know what it's like to lose an election, and it's even harder when you're the incumbent. At the last election, you were dealt a tough hand in a city now progressing in its views. Being in coalition with the Conservatives was always going to be hard for you and your party here in Cambridge, and I think tonight's result reflects that. But we all acknowledge how hard you've worked for our city, as did David Howard and Anna Campbell, and I will try to follow in that tradition. So, to my own supporters, be in no doubt, tonight does represent a tremendous victory for Cambridge Labour. And we take very seriously the trust people have put in us to help save our health service, to tackle the divisions in our city, to help those struggling to pay the bills, to find homes they can afford, and to find secure jobs and to get our city moving. And I'll be working closely with Lewis Herbert and his colleagues to make that happen. And let me finish by thanking collectively the hundreds and hundreds of hard-working party members, the hundreds of students, the members of the Labour Party that have come far and wide to help us. You have made this victory possible. Thank you very much. Thank you to John Yates, my constituency chair. And there are three very important women in my life. They know who they are. I would like to thank my partner Budge for her astonishing patience and support, my organiser, Maddie Rose, for her sheer resilience, and my campaign manager, Alex Mayer, for seeing through what we began almost a decade ago. Thank you all for listening. It's late. Now's the time to get to work. Thank you.
Thank you, and can I add my thanks to the returning officer and all the staff here and at the polling stations, the police, and everyone else, and particularly all those who supported me, the hundreds of volunteers who laboured, the fantastic team, and in particular Sarah, for the amazing job that she did. It has been a huge honour to represent my home for the last 5 years. It's been a tough time, we always knew it would be. A coalition with Conservatives, a tough economic position, and my party has suffered for that today. We've been attacked from the left, attacked from the right, and it has taken its toll. But I do think there is much to be very proud of that we have achieved. Things like same-sex marriage, things like the pupil premium to help disadvantaged children, international aid to victims around the world, elevating the status of mental health, getting rid of identity cards, blocking the Speaker's Charter, ending child detention, ending revenge evictions, banning revenge porn, and getting the first legal requirements for a cycling and walking investment strategy. And here in Cambridge, extra money for our schools which have needed it for so long, support for the NHS, getting the funding for Papworth Hospital finally to move here, support for businesses, the Chesterton Station, progress on East-West Rail, and the many people I've been able to help with over 32,000 pieces of paper. And there's much more still to go. I'd love to see more progress on drug policy reform, on abandoning Trident, on climate change, on privacy in a digital age, and on the future of the European Union and our membership in it. Because nationally, we have seen a rather difficult outcome. We have lost out, and it looks like all of us will now have to discover what it's like under a Conservative government. Daniel and I have had many discussions about how much we have succeeded in reining back the Conservatives. I fear we are about to find out the truth on that. So many congratulations, Daniel. It's been 20 years of hard effort. I hope you enjoy finding values and for this city, because this city and deserve a champion. So good luck to Daniel. It has been been a huge honour to serve for 5 years, and thanks to everyone in Cambridge for that opportunity. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Daniel, and thank you very much to the returning officer and acting returning officer and all the staff who've made this process run so smoothly. It's nice to have a result. It's been quite a long evening. I'm very grateful and feel very privileged to have stood as the parliamentary candidate for the Conservatives here in this very prestigious city of Cambridge. It's a wonderful city, with pioneers in science, technology, innovation and research. And I genuinely believe that Cambridge can punch well above its weight. And I hope that, Daniel, you will take the opportunity to really champion Cambridge as a global city and the future of Britain. Thank you to my team, particularly to my parents, my brother, also the members of the association who have supported me throughout this process. I'm very grateful to the supporters who've come from far and wide to help us in this campaign as well. Daniel, thank you very much for being a true gentleman and campaigning in the spirit of politics and the Clean Pledge campaign that we all subscribe to. I hope that Cambridge goes on to achieve much success. And I hope that, Daniel, under your guidance, it will be a much greater city. Thank you very much.
Thanks to those who laboured through the night to make this result possible. Thanks so much to my opponents. As has already been implied, I've come to know them pretty well during this campaign, and I've come on balance to like and respect them more than I did at the start of the campaign, and you can't always say that in politics. Thanks in particular to Daniel Zeichner, who I've come to like and respect personally, and I'm sure will do a better job than this microphone of representing the city. And thanks above all to the Green Party voters here in Cambridge who have kept faith with us despite a relentless campaign to seek to intimidate them from doing so, really, by means of various kinds of things along the lines of if you vote for this person, that's going to happen, if you vote for that person, this is going to happen. Under those circumstances, in the face of a relentless and extremely well-funded tactical voting squeeze, we have increased our votes, and I'm immensely proud of that. And this, of course, all in the face of a bankrupt and absurd electoral system, a system that is laughed at around the world, a system that makes a mockery of the word democracy. We know in the Greens that there are thousands upon thousands of people in this city who didn't get to vote for what they believed in this election, and who would have voted Green if they'd been taking part in an election under a fairer system. There'll be some slight sense of that in the local election results tomorrow. Next time, I hope and believe that many of those people will feel able to vote Green, and then we will see Cambridge in its true colours. I'm proud of the innovative and positive campaign that we have run, free of attempts to scare voters into not voting for this or that. Our message in the Green Party is the message that people and planet need, and its time is very close now. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be brief as I don't think coming fifth in a parliamentary election entitles me to make a State of the Union address, so I won't attempt one. Right, can I just say it's been a huge honour and privilege to me to represent my party in the city of my birth, my upbringing, and indeed my education. I would like to echo the thanks of the other candidates, to everyone who's participated in this fantastic expression of democracy, albeit, as Rupert has observed, under an immensely flawed electoral system. Nonetheless, congratulations to Daniel. I've enjoyed debating with all the other candidates, and thank you to everyone in the hall for participating, because no matter how much public cynicism there is about the political process, it's better that we do this and no one has invented an alternative way, although I'm sure the debate will be from today onwards about an alternative electoral system. Finally, I'd like to thank my family for their forbearance and the brilliant people of UKIP Cambridge branch for all the help through the campaign. Thank you very much.
I want to say thank you to everyone who's helped the poll. I want to say congratulations to Daniel to winning. This will be quite short because I didn't even realise I had to make a speech at the end of this. I want to say thank you to. I want to say thank you to everyone else who's helped me along this journey. There's not many of us, but hopefully we'll grow from here and work towards a better democratic system, which is what rebooting democracy stands for. So thank you very much.
I just wanted to add to all the staff here this evening who've worked very, very hard and have got us to this point. So thank you very much.